Evet, yine Vahşi Batı tarafındayız. RDR 1'deyiz. Kapılar açılıyor. John Marston ilerliyor. Yürü abi. Vinçler, arabalar. Arthur ölmüş. Üstünden seneler geçmiş. Çekil bu oğlum. Nereden gidiyoruz abi? Rockstar Games. RDR 2'den sonrasını anlatan bir dönem. Şerif mi bunlar, ne ayak? Redempti. Çufturu çuf gidiyoruz valla. George Davis.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we helped the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father,
Gidiyoruz.
do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they live like animals, but they're happier now.
Ne diyorsun ya? Ablalar bir şeyler. Çok elzemeler var aramızda.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
İleride arabalar uçar falan mı diyor?
People can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Düşünülmesini de zor diyor.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything.
Para hiçbir şey
There are many
falan.
things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
Ne ayak?
Remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have,
Allah
the
Allah.
chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father.
Kabul edilemez falan
Sometimes
filan.
I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny,
Oh.
it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Armadillo. Salona gidelim hemen. Merhaba abisi. Bakalım etrafa biraz. Güzel. Sakin dur. Çekil bu oğlum. Ayakta duramam. Aa düştü yere vurdu.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends. I'm pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Atlara doğru gidiyoruz işte ön taraftan. Bağlı olan. Atlara kadar Jake sakin ol. Anladım.
Alrighty, Mr. Marston, let's get. Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention.
Come on!
If you say so.
Come on!
Oo.
Slow down! Come on, easy up now!
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right!
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
Ama bir dakika. Şunu yapmadan olmaz.
Been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kind?
Cidden biraz daha sesi kısalım.
The soldiers around back then.
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is.
Etraf güzel hocam.
So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as most read affect you. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Götünden takip ediyorum abi seni.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Steve Slanders. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up
Uzun bir
with.
süre
I'm a
burada
married
kalmayı
man, I'm
düşünüyorsun.
afraid.
Ain't we all? Giddy up.
Let's go.
Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's
Nereye
right.
gidiyoruz?
Yeah.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
No.
Buradan.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing
I
by
don't
it.
know the
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing. Let's go.
Let's go hocam. Let's go.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Not far now.
Ölmüş, ölmüş,
You'll
ölmüş,
see the
ölmüş.
fort
Dön,
when you
dön,
get to
dön,
the
dön.
top
Yoldan
of this
sap.
hill.
Aha. Şehre geldik lan. Kendi şehirlerini kurmuşlar. Fort Mercer.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Marston. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Hoca sen rahatta kal. Biz buranın içinden geçeriz. İn attan bakayım. Merhaba. Ne oluyoruz? Haydi bakalım. Neler yapacağız? Kapılara bakıyoruz. Evet. Bill.
Bill, I've come for you.
Senin için geldim diyor.
Bill Williamson. Come out here right now.
O kimdi ya? İkiden tanıdığımız mı?
Nobody needs to kill
Kendini
anyone,
öldürtme
Bill.
diyor. Kimsenin ölmesine gerek yok.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Korumana ihtiyacım yok
Bill,
gibi
please.
falan.
They want to kill us all. I can help you.
You never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Az sen götünü kolla
Bill,
bu.
I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You
Implore
me.
ne demek?
You always were one for fancy words. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Neler oluyor hoca?
Well,
Oh. Poor kid.
Öldük. Öldük sandım lan cidden. Ceset gibi bıraktılar bizi. Yeni arkadaş, eski problemler. Yeni arkadaşlar ve eski problemler. Bu
Well, you're alive.
so it would seem.
önde oturuyordu.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well,
Salakça
you'll
bir
be
şey
okay.
yapıyorum falan.
Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. You got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Bunny McFarlane.
Harlan? I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long
What was he like?
Ne gibi falan filan.
Just like you.
Aptal diyor. Senin gibi diyor.
See my hat?
I have.
Şapkamızı kaybettik diye korkmuştum.
And what will you do now?
Şimdi ne yapacaksın?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Hadi bakalım neler olacak. 15 dolar dedi ama 15 dolarımız yok. Bonnie'ye katıl diyor.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
Sakin ol abla, yanlışlıkla çarptık. Senin de silah var da nerede? V ile fokuslanıyoruz.
There's the
Önemli
foreman's
insanlara,
office. It's also where we lock up
görevlere,
good for
olaylara
nothing
falan,
outlaws such as yourself.
mekanlara.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Burası Şerif'in
Hop
yeri
on
mi?
up. He won't bite.
Yeni
Come on
atımıza
then. I'll
binelim,
show you
siyah,
around the
güzel.
property.
Come on!
Hadi be oğlum. İlerle.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Store burada.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen
Sanki
more
geçmişi
horses
anlatmıyor
than
da
broken.
hani geleceği
where'd you get
anlatmıyor da
such an
geçmişi anlatıyor
idea?
gibi duruyor.
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change
Tren
is only
istasyonu
good when it
falan
makes
filan.
things better. Yeah!
Come on. Yeah!
Hızlan abisi.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. Easy now. Come on, Mr. Marston, pick up the pace.
Hadi abisi. Barn
And
bura.
here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
Göt kadar
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Well, are we
Bağlayalım.
going inside?
Senin evi buraya herhalde. Revolver'ım var, bıçağım var, yumruğum var.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Abigail yok mu hocam?
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Marston. Let's mount up and take a look around.
Ah, hasar almasak iyiydi. Bakayım. At nefes alıyor. Hava soğuk büyük ihtimalle. Bin bakalım adına, atına.
Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
Oğlum çok iyi lan. Atın kasları masları.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Hadi be oğlum. Hızlanamıyoruz ya.
I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? Come on then. Time to put that bloodlust of yours to good use. Nice shoot! Kill those little varmints. Got one. You're a good shot,
At
Mr.
gidecek
Marston.
bu oğlum.
That rabbits didn't stand a chance. Mount back up. We should check out the rest of the ranch.
Range. Kontrol edeceğiz de bir yere. Range dedi. Range neydi lan? Bu hani ahır falan mı?
Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Company.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a
Şurada
lady of
böyle
leisure.
nişan antrenmanı
Look out!
yapılacağını.
Coyotes! Shoot them before they get to the animals. Come on, they're headed for the chicken coop.
Dede hayvan.
Come on. Blame Darwin.
That's it! Damn coyote!
Allah'ım neyiz biz
Well,
ya?
we got rid of the
Seriyiz.
coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room.
Hadi hızlanalım hoca.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what
bakalım.
brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Bura bizim mi? Hiçleyelim bunu, bağlayalım ya.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Ya görürüm seni diyor sabah diyor. Biraz dinlen diyor. Oyunu sevleme noktası. Altı saat sonra kalkarsın uyursan diyor. Fazla mermiler falan filan odandan alabilirsin diyor. Biraz mermi alalım. Sonra save'leyelim oyunu bir. Yatıp. Burayı iyidir. İlk yeri save'leyelim. Dur lan. Bonnie ile konuşacağız. Bonnie. Bakayım C ile arkaya bakabiliyoruz. Tamam. şey olduğu yok hoca. Göreve.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in,
Önceden
come
ne
in.
çatışmalara girerdik.
You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson. What you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale. And by telling
Pathetic
you, not only
tale.
will I be putting your life in danger, but
Hayatını tehlikeye atmaya gerek yok falan filan diyor.
hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as
Dwellers.
yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
Yarışacağız mı? Hadi yarışalım.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Let's go.
Giddy up!
Hadi bakalım.
On the count of three. 3,
2, 1.
1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss
Ananı.
McFarland.
Yanan yerlermiş. Ama shift'te çok zor be hoca. Leş shift falan olsaydı daha güzel olabilirdi. Bu bizi tokatlar ki bizim at bayılıyor amına koyayım. Ama gelseydi RDR2'deki düldülümle olsaydı şu an. Ablamızda var ya tokat atardık yani. Daha hızlı koşabilirsin diyor yolda.
How's it feel getting beaten by a lady? See you at the finish line.
Come on.
Come on, boys. Come on, Mr. Marston.
Ben buradayım zaten hep oğlum. Atımın
Come on.
enerjisi bitmese bir de benim serçe parmağım çok ağrımasa yapacağız da. Farkı çakacağız da çakamıyoruz.
Would you like me to slow down?
Ananın amı. Nereye dönüyorsun amına koyayım? Tır mı döndürüyorsun? At dönecekti.
This sure beats milking cows.
Baksana at döndürüyorsun. Ay şey tır döndürüyorsun.
This is how it's done.
Yeah.
Should I wait for you to catch up? Let's go. Are you saving the best for last?
Ananı satayım. Koş koş.
How you doing back there?
Arkada ne işin var falan ya.
I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland. Yeah.
Parmağım ağrıdı. Ananı siktiğim yerinde parmağım ağrıdı ya. Böyle basacağım amına koyayım. Diğer elimle mouse siktir ettim şu an. Ananı sikeyim. At bayıldı amına koyayım. Amına koyayım kazanacaktık işte. At son saniye götlük çıkardı.
should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Now, why just do that, Miss McFarland?
You do whatever you think best, Mr. Marston.
Fame arttı. M görevi çıktı bir de Mr. Marshall Jans diyor. Marshall var bir de Bonnie var. At öldü galiba. Konteyner açabiliyoruz. Başka bir şeyimiz yok o yüzden. Üstümüzü değiştirebiliyoruz. Bu nasıl bir şey? Yok, gerek yok. Bir sürü kıyafetimiz var. Ama en iyisi budur hoca. Oyunu save'leyelim. Oyun zaten kayıt aldı diye biliyorum ya. Pardon. Atımız da burada. Güzel bir başlangıç. Küçük bir kasabada, Yaşlı Batı'da bir başlangıç yaptık RDR1'de. Görüşürüz.